Alright, Whitey here had to have some repairs to the front wheel on the other side. We've already got the new parts in, but I didn't video it. So to get caught up and to get the new wheel bearing, new axle joint, new brake lines on, we're just going to go ahead and, since we've got the parts, rebuild the driver front. We got the axle shaft. The axle U-joint's original, and it feels pretty good, but these are the smaller ones, and so, you know, for a $20 bill, I can press in a new one and feel good about it. The wheel bearing actually is a little tight, but not bad. But I do have a new hub assembly, so we'll go ahead and replace that since we're doing it. And we've got a little bit of rust holding this here, so I'll press that out. Those are just splines, a lot like that end, that go into the hub bearing. So we'll separate this. Step one then is to press in the new axle U-joint. The axle doesn't want to come out of the hub bearing, and smack it with a hammer, which is always a good idea, and then it through that U-joint and smack me back. So I'll have a purple thumb. It's already purple. So now we're going to get serious. I'm going to grab the pullers and we'll just press that thing out of there. I have sprayed it with PB Blaster, but it's time to bring out the bigger guns.
The GMC Sierra Broncos Tailgate Edition, built for champions. Stock. Visit GMCDenverBroncos.com for more about the official truck of the Denver Broncos. On oldest 15% of vehicles in dealer stock as of 7/30/16 while stock lasts. Not compatible with...
Well, piece by lug piece, it's at least coming out. That goes there. That just from taking the pressure evidently gave up the ghost, so... But happens. No big deal. Still everything good. Okay, keep at it. Okay, well, that's not working. Well, it's worked a little bit. I got it, quarter inch. Right there's the line. But good gravy, that thing is not wanting to come out of there. So I might have to put some heat on there, and I hate doing that because the bearing's not all that bad. As soon as I heat that up, there's no guarantee that hub bearing is going to end up being any good. But it's time to do something. Well, I'm getting it. I've got a bigger space right there, so I'm gaining on it, but it's not breaking loose very easy. I've got a 12-ton press and it's maxed out. She finally jumped, and it about made me piss myself like it always does, but when she went, she went. So, and of course the camera's off when I do that, but that thing should just slide out of there, but not today. But the key is just to not give up on the puppy. But he who doesn't quit usually wins. Wow. To this U-joint's not bad, a little sloppy after all those years, but it's actually doing pretty good. But anyway, have a 5260 brand new spacer U-joint, so we'll press that into that axle, and that'll be the next job. Steering knuckle came off of the ball joints finally, and the key to that, there's no good way to get a press on most of that stuff. Pickle fork maybe, but if you smack it a little bit and then if you finish hitting right on that shoulder, it usually pops right off. So we're just going to swing the tie rod and the steering knuckle out of the way, and finally we're into where we need to be. Yeah, that boot's torn. It's pretty sloppy, so it's a good thing we're changing that out. Top one, kind of frozen in place, which isn't unusual for those. So, we got her moving. So we're bringing her on up. There's other videos on YouTube that'll show that, but anyway, we're just gonna drive that out now. Okay, got that guy out of there. And he's no longer any good. This booger is not going to die easy. Okay, so time to add more heat because this ball joint's being stubborn. It's probably original, damn near 25 years in there, so we'll get her. Okay, finally with some heat and a couple smacks on the C, we're driving that ball joint finally out of there. Who's your daddy? Alright, ready to put the new one in. Let's go forward instead of reverse. And here it is, hopefully going in. Bingo! Oh! done now. Hub assembly is all mounted up. And had to grab a nut off of a different Cherokee because the other one was a mess. And I'll have to order a new one, but this is beautiful. So, let's put it on a tube. Here we go.